Hey guys, so you might be thinking, what's this gonna be about? I mean, there's plenty of channels dedicated to talking about drama and just ranting about whatever. First, let me say that only occasionally will I do these kinds of videos, and it's because I like sharing my opinion. So in this video, I'm gonna share my thoughts on the YouTube community and just the world in general. I don't know how many of you are aware, but there's a lot of shit going down right now between the bigger YouTubers in the community. We have the Leafy versus Keemstar situation, we have the CSGO scandals, and now the newest thing is FouseyTube standing up against news channels. Since then, we've had Leafy make a video about him, and of course all of the news channels make a video about him. And basically, both sides are spewing the same argument. They blame the other YouTuber for caring too much about money, and not about the effects of their decisions in doing so. Now, I'm not gonna play any videos from anyone else's channels because apparently these bigger YouTubers have been crying for copyright strikes on anyone who does that, so we're not going to do that. But I've been a spectator, and I've developed my own opinion about the whole thing. My opinion is simple. I think everyone's a hypocrite. Everyone tries to act like the good guy, and tries to make other YouTubers look like the bad guy. I've seen it happen with the Keemstar rant, I've seen it happen with FouseyTube's videos, and really, this stuff takes place on a daily basis. And why do you think these bigger YouTubers make this high school-esque dramatic content? Is it because they want to make a difference? Maybe. I mean, maybe deep down they think it'll help something. But the real reason, the real drive, in my opinion, is because it sells. It's money. It's all people talk about when these things happen. Everyone wants to know what's going on, and that's how channels blow up. I know that I found Leafy after a big video was released bashing him for making a mean video about a guy with autism. I saw there was some big drama going on, and so I checked it out. I then wanted to know what was going to happen, so I subscribed so I could be filled in. This is human nature, I think. We all want to be in the loop, and it gives us some sort of weird comfort when we see someone going through a misfortune. Money really is the root of all evil. I mean, I'm guilty of it too. I'm making pennies on the dollars compared to these giant YouTubers, but I still will throw a clickbait title out here and there. I'll make a video that I think will sell. For example, my I Got Reported for Scripting video. The first one I actually made when I had less than 100 subscribers, so I honestly just made it because I thought it was funny. But then it happened again, and so obviously I'm gonna make a video about it, because I know that it will sell. And I was right, it got like 300,000 views. It was a shitty video, but I do it because I know it'll bring more subscribers and viewers to my channel to watch my videos that I actually think are good, like all my guides, my motivational speeches, my Lee Sin montages, etc. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that notion. If a YouTuber is doing an advertisement, if a YouTuber has a clickbait title or a clickbait thumbnail, I don't think that makes them a bad person. A big news YouTuber named Philip DeFranco said it best. He explained how he has these clickbait titles because it works, and he knows that once he gets people onto his channel, he believes they will enjoy it and stick around. The whole idea of clickbait is you get them to click on your video, and then maintain quality videos so that people don't regret clicking on the video in the first place. This, in and of itself, is not an issue. The issue is when YouTubers aren't transparent about it. I'm being honest with you when I say that from time to time I'll use clickbait because it works. Every YouTuber, scratch that, every person in the world needs to make ends meet. Okay, everyone needs to do what they need to do in order to survive. This might seem like a stretch, but the reason why YouTubers try and bait people to watch their videos is because that's how you obtain a larger audience and thus make more money and thus increase your chance of survival. Alright, if you haven't clicked off my video yet, I appreciate that a lot. I know I've gotten pretty deep into this discussion, but let's take a step back now and discuss my feelings about the current drama in the YouTube community. Every week, there's a new story about YouTubers fighting or getting into beef with one another. There's controversy, drama. And every week, people go and watch those videos, including me. We've been desensitized to this reporting of negative news going on around YouTube, around the world. It's no coincidence that every news outlet on television is also super negative. Anytime there's a shooting, we hear about it for days or even weeks. Every time there's a tragic event, that's all we hear about. I think there's a very obvious problem with this. It spreads hate. It spreads fear. I mean, I get nervous just thinking about flying because of how many times I hear about plane crashes or terrorism. I get scared to go to open crowds because of how many lunatics are out there. Even at the movie theater, if someone shady walks in, I feel uncomfortable. And that's because of all the shit I hear about, man. I think a lot of people can relate to this. Okay, so I know I've been all over the place with this rant, and I apologize for that. All I really have to say is that I'm really disappointed with how the YouTube community responds to this drama. I don't think the drama itself is a huge issue, but how the viewers respond to it most definitely is. People are forming opinions about other YouTubers because of what another YouTuber says about them. The point of this rant is that I think that With anything, we need to look at things with an open mind. Remain neutral in these situations. Form your own opinion. Don't just form an opinion because a big YouTuber that you like has that opinion. It's sad to see how much hate I see in the comment sections of all these YouTubers because of another YouTuber bashing them. And it's sad because that's a reflection of humanity in general. That's how the two parties treat one another. They listen to their politicians and they form the same opinion. Now, I'm not saying everyone does this. I'm saying a vast majority does this. There's too many closed-minded people in this world, and everyone always wants to choose a side. I ask that you guys watching this take a minute to internalize what I'm saying. I want you to remain neutral until you can gather enough information to form your own opinions. If you're keeping up with this drama in the YouTube community right now, form your own opinion about it. This mob mentality needs to stop, both in the YouTube community and in real life communities. If you disagree with someone's opinion, hear them out, understand their point of view. That's how humanity grows, in my opinion. But hey, this is just my opinion, and again, I know this rant was all over the place to the point where you might not even know what the hell I was saying. I just really wanted to voice my opinion now that I have a soapbox to stand on, and I hope you guys can tolerate a few of these videos every now and then. Once again, thank you guys for being so supportive of me. Even when I get a lot of hateful comments, I scroll down a bit and I see true support, true fans, and just positive people. So I can't thank you enough if you are one of those people. Even if you've never commented on my video, but you continue to watch, I appreciate you. So that completes my first week of having a strict upload schedule. I'll be streaming tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'll be back at it again next week with 4 more videos. See you guys then. Peace.